This is March 2024, and this means throughout the month the visibility of the galactic center is longer all over the world. Additionally, you can also observe the zodiacal lights. In the northern hemisphere, it is visible to the west at the end of the astronomical twilight after the sunset. On the contrary, in the southern hemisphere, it is visible to the east before the astronomical twilight begins before the dawn in the direction of the sunrise. Also, depending on the location on Earth, the Aurora Borealis season ends in northern hemisphere and the Aurora Australis season begins in southern hemisphere. This is the Universe Factory, and this video is all about the major astro events that will take place throughout March 2024. Before we begin, if this is your first time here, please consider subscribing this channel and hit that bell icon next to it. This way you don't have to worry about missing any posts here on this channel in the future. Find and follow us on social media platforms as well, links to which have been mentioned in the description down below. Be sure to check out. Now let's start with our video. This is going to be interesting. Let's do it. Astro Events March 2024. March begins with high hopes for a comet being visible to the naked eyes. On this day, Comet C 2021 S3 pan-stars will reach its brightest. Unfortunately, with the brightest magnitude of 8.7, this comet won't be visible to the naked eye. But it might be visible using a bird-watching binoculars, so hope for the best. Look above the eastern horizon in Serpent's constellation after the midnight to spot this comet. I have mentioned some interesting stargazing apps that will help you easily locate such celestial objects. Don't forget to check out. The first conjunction of the month, where the moon will pass 3.3 degrees to the south of Mars at 5 UTC on this day, and they will appear to be closer to each other. This conjunction will take place in Capricornus constellation. On the same day, second conjunction of the month will take place, where the moon will pass 3.1 degrees to south of Venus at 1700 UTC, and they will appear to be closer to each other. This conjunction too will take place in the Capricornus constellation. The moon will be between the earth and the sun, so the bright side of the moon will be facing away from the earth. Because there is no interference of moonlight in the night sky, naturally the days around the new moon are great for stargazing. This will be the best time if you are hunting for galactic center of Milky Way. It depends on your location. For example, if you are near equator, say in India, you may find the galactic center near the horizon, a beautiful panorama. However, if you go further towards the south, say in Australia, you can get perfect vertical galactic center. Needless to say, there should be no light pollution to observe it, so you may have to move away from all the city lights. And the bonus, you may also get a chance to observe the Magellanic Clouds in the southern hemisphere towards the southern horizon. The next conjunction of the month will be between Moon and gas giant Jupiter, where the Moon will pass 3.4 degrees to the north of Jupiter at 1:3 UTC. And this conjunction will take place between Cetus and Aries constellations. On this day, the sun will shine directly on the equator, and there will be nearly equal amounts of day and night throughout the world. This is also the first day of spring or vernal equinox in the northern hemisphere, and the first day of fall autumnal equinox in the southern hemisphere. In addition to this, there is a special beauty in chasing the northern lights during the equinox, as they have more colors than the usual bright green, so fingers crossed. When Mercury will reach its greatest eastern elongation at 1754 UTC, it will be located 18.7 degrees east of the Sun, shining at a magnitude of -0.3. Mercury's orbit is closer to the Sun than that of the Earth, which means that it always appears closest to the Sun, and it is faded because of the Sun's brightness most of the time. You can only observe it for a few days each time as it reaches its greatest separation from the Sun, that is greatest elongation. The Moon will be located on the opposite side of the Earth as the Sun, and its face will be fully illuminated. The days around the full moon are not ideal for stargazing unless you admire the beauty of the moon itself. Additionally, a penumbral lunar eclipse will take place on the same day. A penumbral lunar eclipse occurs when the moon passes through the Earth's partial shadow, also called as penumbra. During this type of eclipse, the moon will darken slightly but not completely. The eclipse will be visible throughout all North America, Mexico, Central America, and South America. Check out the NASA map and more information about this eclipse in the description box. So that's it for today's video, all the major astro events that will take place in March 2024. Thank you for watching and supporting the channel. We hope you enjoyed this video, so share it with your family and friends. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and press the bell icon next to it. We constantly post about the latest happenings in the world of astronomy that you wouldn't want to miss. Let us know in the comments below which of these events are you excited for the most. Meanwhile, watch these interesting suggested videos as well, as we'll be back with yet another super interesting video for you soon. Till then, keep looking up.